for coming to this beautiful place, yes? To watch these two amazing people do what they are about to do. And I want you to know that every word that you're about to hear was either chosen or written by these two people. Out of affection and honor for Thao and Jason, we are here today before God to witness their vows, which will unite them in marriage. We come together not to mark the start of a relationship, but to recognize a bond that already exists. This celebration is but an outward sign of an inward union of heart, mind, and spirit. This is a celebration of the joining of two souls already attuned to each other. When such a true bond already exists between a man and a woman, it's fitting that an outer acknowledgement be made. So, we are here to bear witness to the entry into the closer relationship as husband and wife of these beloved friends who are already one in spirit. To this moment, they bring the fullness of their hearts as a treasure to share with one another. They bring the spark and the spirit which is uniquely their own, and out of which has grown for some time and will continue to grow, deepen, and strengthen the precious reality of their life together. You know that marriage is an act of faith, a personal commitment, as well as a moral and physical union between the parties. Marriage has been described as the best and most important relationship that can exist between two human beings. The construction of your love and trust into a single, growing energy of spiritual life. It's a moral commitment that requires and deserves daily attention, since no earthly happiness exceeds that of a reciprocal satisfaction in the conjugal state. Marriage should be a lifelong consecration to the ideal of loving kindness backed with the will to make it last. So to make this relationship work, therefore, will take more than just love. It takes trust to know in your hearts that you truly want the best for each other. It takes dedication, stay open and honest with one another. Learn to grow even when it's difficult to do so. It takes faith to go forward together without knowing what the future holds for you both. While love is our natural state of being, these other qualities are not as easy to come by. They're not a destination, but a journey. And the true art of married life is also an inner spiritual journey. It's a mutual enrichment. It's a give and a take between two personalities, which the mingling of two endowments, which diminishes neither but enhances both. And if you will ensure a healthy, lasting marriage, always, always value each other. Although you will disagree, no, you won't do that, will you? No. Remember to respect each other's feelings and needs and wants. So, it's our hope for both of you that in all areas of your life together, you will weave a durable fabric of mutual consolation, support, help in time of trouble. May each of you achieve the ability to give of yourselves freely, so that you will each live better lives and become greater persons. The first reading you've chosen is one of my favorites. Love is the greatest gift that we can offer to one another, and that is what makes marriage so very special, a cause for joy and celebration for all of us who have come here today to share in this event. It's my personal hope and prayer that those of you who have already taken the vows of marriage will witness the love of these two people. And as you see them share their vows, perhaps it will strengthen for you the memory of your happy day, remind you of the meaning of the vows that you yourselves once took, and perhaps it will even strengthen just a little bit the bond of love that has been growing between you. And if any of this should happen, it would be the greatest gift that Thao and Jason could offer on their wedding day. Okay, Jason, we've reached that point. I have to ask you a question.
Sure, go for it.
Yeah? Jason, do you take Thao for your lawfully wedded wife, to love and cherish from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health? If so, say, I do.
I do.
He didn't hesitate at all.
No hesitation.
Thao, do you take Jason for your lawfully wedded husband, to love and cherish from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Good answer. You fell in love by chance, but you're here today because you're making a choice. You're both choosing each other. You've chosen to be with someone who enhances you, who makes you think, makes you smile, makes every day brighter. You're about to make promises that you intend to keep. You're going to take a vow to each other, to take care of each other, to stand up for one another, and find happiness in the other. And there's a simple premise to each of these promises. You're vowing to be there. You're teaming up, and you're saying to the other, every experience I'm going to have, I want you to be a part of. And now, you will say a few words that will take you across a threshold of life. And things will never quite be the same between you. For after these vows, you will say to the world, this is my husband. This is my wife. They've written personal vows to each other. They have no idea what the other person's about to say. And they want you to listen in. And we have the technology, so we're going to do that. The microphone.
Thao, you're the best partner I could have ever hoped for. I am so excited to begin this new journey with you as my wife. You are my best friend, confidant, and soulmate. You are the missing puzzle piece that has made me a better, stronger person. The yin to my yang. You are tough when I am soft. You are my cheerleader when I am unsure. You are reliable when I am forgetful. Most of all, you love me when I am hard to love. I love you for all the things that you are: intelligent, beautiful, caring, fierce. I promise to try every day to make sure you never regret choosing me to be your husband. I promise to be loyal to you and to have only eyes for you. I promise to remember you are your own person and to support you in all of your ventures. I promise to always try, successful or not, to make you smile and laugh. I promise to do that whatever I do with good intentions and with our best interests at heart. I promise to always assume that whatever you do, that you do with good intentions and with our best intentions at heart. I promise to help you with the wording of sentences when you're composing emails and to help you get movie titles correct. I promise to always love you. Whether it be good times or bad, I will love you. Whether we're stressed or relaxed, I will love you. When we're old and gray, I will love you.
Open it up. Whenever you're ready.
Jason, we made it. After all the uncertainties and stressful days preparing for the big day, we are finally here at the altar, and it is really happening. We faced quite a few setbacks during our wedding planning, some of which left me in utter defeat. However, you always found a way to lift my spirits and make me feel like it would all work out in the end. And it did, just the way it's supposed to. Deep down inside, I knew it would too, because I have you by my side. Today and every day, you are my person. When you're with me, I feel like any challenge can be conquered. In situations where the outcome is not what I hoped for, your silly puns, dad jokes, and dance moves reset my mood and help me pull through. You are the best example of glass half full. You are incredibly smart, kind, patient, and funny. Thank you for filling my life with joy and a sense of peace that I have never known. Thank you for always caring for me, filling up my cup of coffee, up my cup of coffee with coffee in the mornings. Filling up my cup of coffee in the mornings.
There you go.
There we go. Opening food cans for me as I cannot seem to work a can opener. And grabbing items I cannot reach, which are many. I can't promise you that in our life together that I will always get it right. But I can promise that I will do my best to always make it right. I promise to cherish you, make you laugh, and encourage and support you. I know that our life together will be so much fun. And I promise that even in times when life is not so fun, I will be by your side no matter what. There are many things I'm unsure about. But if there's one thing I'm certain of, it's that I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I marry you with no hesitation or doubt, and my commitment to you is absolute. Jason, I love you.
The writer Rory Croft, I love you, not only for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. I love you, not only for what you have made of yourself, but for what you are making of me. I love you for the part of me that you bring out. I love you for putting your hand into my heaped up heart and passing over all the foolish, weak things you can't help dimly seeing there, and for drawing out into the light all the beautiful belongings that no one else had looked quite far enough to find. I love you because you are helping me to make of the lumber of my life not a tavern, but a temple. Out of the works of my everyday, not a reproach, but a song. I love you because you have done more than any creed could have done to make me good, more than any fate could have done to make me happy. You've done it without a touch, without a word, without a sign. You've done it by being yourself. Rings. The ring, no, not yet. But thank you. You're exciting, and I like it. The ring is an ancient symbol. It's perfect. It's simple. It has no beginning and no end. It's round like the sun, like the moon, like the eye, like arms that embrace. It's a circle. For love that is given comes back round again. Your rings are precious because you wear them with love. They symbolize your commitment in marriage. They remind you of who you are, where you've been, and where you're going. As you wear them through time, they will reflect not only who you are as individuals, but also who you are as a couple. May I have the rings, please? These rings are pretty. May these rings remind you that your love, like the sun, warms all that it touches. Like the moon, brightens up the night. Like the eye, is the gateway to your innermost soul. And your love, like the arms that embrace you, makes everything right in the world. Take her ring, start with that. Put it all the way on her finger. Thao gets 2 rings because that's just the way it works. Tradition has it that the wedding band goes on first, so it's closest to her heart. Into her eyes and repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
I marry you
I marry you
and join my life with yours.
and join my life with yours.
Accept this ring
Accept this ring
as a sign of my love and faithfulness
as a sign of my love and faithfulness
for all the years to come.
for all the years to come.
Excellent. Take his ring. Place it all the way on his finger. That's a good fit. Hold his hand, touch the ring, look into his eyes, repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
I marry you
I marry you
and join my life with yours.
and join my life with yours.
Accept this ring
Accept this ring
as a sign of my love and faithfulness
as a sign of my love and faithfulness
for all the years to come.
for all the years to come.
May these rings henceforth be the chaste and changeless symbol of your evermore pure and unending affection. Amen, amen. These 2 lives are now joined in one unbroken circle, and wherever they go, may they always return to one another in their togetherness. May these 2 find in each other the love for which all men and women yearn. May they grow in understanding and in compassion. May the home which they establish together be such a place of sanctuary that many will find there a friend. And may these rings on their fingers symbolize the touch of the spirit of love in their hearts. All of you gathered here today, will you all please rise? Jason and Thao are honored by your presence. You will all play a very important part in the success of this marriage, so I have a question for all of you. Do you promise to love and support them? If so, say, we do. Oh, good job. You may be seated. Thank you. Thao and Jason now stand before those that they love and that love them, those that have raised them and taught them and supported them and shaped them. Most importantly, have given them not only the capacity to love, but to understand it and to return it. Because of that, they're now able to stand across from each other and take the limitless wealth that you have all given them in time, in spirit, and in love, and return it. And not just to themselves, and not just to you, but to the memory of those past, and to the hope for those yet to be. Without everyone here today, no one is here today. And for that, Thao and Jason, knowing that language often fails emotion, would like to simply say to all of you, thank you. Turn to say thank you. There you go. We bless this marriage by saying, we rejoice in the grace of this moment, of the giving and receiving of the heart, the miracle of love expressed on earth. May these two loving people be a blessing and an inspiration to each other and to all of those who are close to them. May they share each other's joys, sorrows, achievements, and dreams in their life's adventure and journey together. May their sensitivity and understanding for one another deepen. And may they nurture and support one another through all growth and all challenges. May they maintain and strengthen their respect and honor for each other's individuality while holding in their hearts the truth and the power of this union. May patience and understanding be theirs and vast resources to call upon, and may forgiveness always be a natural expression of their love for each other and for all of those in their lives. We now ask a blessing of happiness upon Thao and Jason, and may they share their happiness with those whose lives they touch. And there's a beautiful Irish blessing that says, may you always have walls for the winds, a roof for the rain, tea beside the fire, laughter to cheer you, those you love near you, and all your heart might desire. May joy and peace surround you, contentment latch your door, and happiness be with you now and bless you forevermore. And in the words of the very wise Bruce Lee, love is like a friendship that's caught fire. It's the beginning of flame, very pretty, often hot and fierce, but still only light and flickering. As love grows older, our hearts mature, and our love becomes as coals, deep burning and unquenchable. Okay, so. For as much as Jason and Thao have consented together in holy matrimony, have pledged their love and loyalty to each other, have declared the same by the joining and the giving of rings, by the power vested in me and as witnessed by friends and family, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Would you like to kiss your bride? Please do. Flowers? Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that I introduce to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Philpy.